Hello, hello. To make sure that this is working this time, considering last time, talked to myself for like 5 minutes before realizing that OBS screwed things up and set things to default settings and nothing was working. And it was super awesome, but I'm glad that I noticed it before I did anything last time. So how about that Nintendo Direct? That Switch 2? That not Bloodborne 2, but kinda. To be honest, I'm really excited for. Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the not Bloodborne. Um, because even watching the trailer, I was thinking this feels off. Why does this feel off? In hindsight, I was thinking this feels Elden Ring Night Rainy, which seems to be accurate because I guess it's some multiplayer sort of game that I assume is they said it's PvPvE. So I take it it's going to be one of those deals like for example, Hunt Showdown. I thought looked super cool until I saw that it was PvPvE and it was you play with people to go compete to kill the monsters against other people, and I lost all interest right away. Like immediately. I thought it was super cool in the idea that it was a co-op go hunt monsters thing, and the second the PvP part came in, I was like, I don't care. I don't care. And now I'm dealing with that same dilemma with what was it called? Like Dusk Bloods, or was something like that. And so on one hand I'm like, cool, pseudo Bloodborne. But I don't want to play PvPvE stuff. And the fact that it comes out next year. Yeah, so many PvP games these days for no reason. And like that's fine. I've enjoyed my fair share of PvP. I frankly would to this day probably still be playing League of Legends if I had like more people to consistently play with. But I got so sick of playing on my own because I hate the toxicity, and I would just like I get mad at games, but I don't like get like outwardly ragey towards people. Most of my game rage is self-inflicted game rage, and especially in League, I'd get mad at like the fact that I'm like, I know I could be playing better, and so that would make me mad. But of course, if people started being toxic to me, then that would also make me mad, and it was just a cycle of like, cool, I played League tonight and it made me feel depressed. So I eventually quit. If I had more people to play with, I probably still would be playing though, because I really like League, aside from that whole aspect. And I played plenty of Call of Duty and Halo back in the day, more so Call of Duty. I really liked me that original Modern Warfare 2. I don't know, they just don't they don't hit with me anymore, really, like at all. Every now and then I get into one a little bit. Like I think when the first new Modern Warfare came out, I was kind of excited because I was thinking, oh, they're kind of going back to their roots, so to speak. Because anytime I see clips of modern Call of Duty and people are just like freaking out every which way, doing all kinds of weird whatever, and it's like I can't even keep track of what's going on. I hate it, and I don't want to play that. I don't want to do that. So the first Modern Warfare, the new one, when it seemed like they were kind of grounding it again, I thought they looked cool, and I was really enjoying it, playing with one of my friends. But after like a week, I was like, nah, don't care anymore. Just don't care. The repetitive nature of like competitive online multiplayer, like PvP stuff, it's like doesn't resonate with me anymore, because within like a week I get over it, because I'm like, okay, I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again, and there's like nothing really different other than me playing worse or better. League never really, honestly, the fact that I played League for so many years may have been the thing that killed that for me. Because when I had first gone to college, I really didn't play anything at school other than League for like 3 years. And then I didn't play like anything for like a year because I went off like volunteering and whatever. So I was on the road a lot. I just didn't play anything other than like 3DS. So like, and League doesn't elicit that same repetitive boredom in me, because like the matches are different enough because you have different champions. Same thing with like Overwatch, which I play a little bit. Like it's not as bad because you have different champions in each match, and it's not so much. It's like it's not really like if you're playing deathmatch in a shooter, where really the only difference in any given match is your own personal performance. Like how your team is doing really it affects if you win or lose, but it doesn't change how you're playing. Whereas League, you have the different matchups with the champions. If you're doing better or poorly, it changes how you play the whole game and how you strategize and whatever, and that's not the case with something like Call of Duty. And then also, like in the last few years, it seems like everything wants to be a battle royale, and oh boy, do I not care. Oh, I've not really. I think I tried Fortnite for like a day once with a friend because they wanted me to try it, but I don't have it in me to play battle royales. That whole type of game system is not good for me, because it's like, okay, what I want to go spend however long. It's not like League where it's like, oh, I can get stuck in a game for like I've been stuck in a League game back in the day for like 70 minutes. It sucks. Most of them don't take that long, but still, it sucks to be in a League game for like 40 minutes and then you lose, whatever. But it's I don't know, battle royales even more. It sucks more in that regard to me, because it's like, okay, I'll go spend 20 minutes, almost win, and then lose, and it's like, okay, now that entire thing seems like a waste of time. The whole thing seems like a waste of time. It's the same reason why I don't care for like hardcore modes. Like I love World of Warcraft. I'm on and off with it all the time. I've yet to ever play classic hardcore, because the idea of spending hours and hours on a character to die and it be done, like I understand the challenge, but it just feels like it's a massive waste of time, and I would be so mad to die. Like I would do it once. I would do it once, and if I got any further than, let's put WoW in as an example. I don't know, like any further than like level 20 or so, 20 or 30, and died, I'd be done. I would not do it again. I would give it one shot, done, because yeah, I've yet to try a hardcore mode in any game. Wait, am I lying? Hold on. Can't. I've been trying to get myself to not get stuck on trophy hunting and achievement hunting in the last like year or so, because it like, kind of kills my enjoyment in some games, because I'm playing them far longer than I am enjoying playing them anymore, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But now I'm trying to think if I've done any that I had to like play without dying, and I can't remember now. That's different than a hardcore mode. Diablo's had hardcore mode, didn't care. World of Warcraft has it, don't want to do it. I remember the Wolfenstein New Order. I got platinum on, which like had to do the hardest difficulty, whatever, and that sucked. And I was kind of interested in New Colossus, and this was when I was still in my like really liking to get platinums phase. And with New Colossus coming out, I was like, well, I platinumed New Order, I feel like I got a platinum New Colossus. And then I found out New Colossus had a difficulty you had to beat, that you had to beat the whole game, which is like, you know, I don't know, 15-20 hours without dying, and without saving. So you either had to do the whole thing in one shot on the hardest difficulty, or like if you stopped, you had to just like pause it and just hope that your system doesn't, like the game doesn't crash, or your power doesn't go out, whatever. And that alone is honestly the sole reason I never played that game, because I was thinking, if I buy this game, I'm gonna feel compelled to want to get the plat, and I'm not gonna do that nonsense, and then it will forever bother me that I plat the first game and not the second, and so I just never got the second. Solve the problem right there. I think maybe the closest I've done, I remember Evil Within 2 had a little bit of a rough one, which is how I feel like Wolfenstein should have been. Where Evil Within 2, you had to do it on the hardest difficulty. Is this? Oh, this is okay. I got turned around. So just because I still have 2 short rests and everyone's mostly good, I feel like it's a waste to go get Minthara right now.
I'm sure a place like.
So I'm gonna like do this and maybe the mausoleum before I get her, or maybe I'll get her before the mausoleum. I don't know. But even within 2, you have to beat the game on the hardest difficulty, but you only have like 7. You're only allowed to save like 7 times, or something like that. So you have to strategically decide when you want to save, which, you know, led to me having to replay a couple bits, like long bits. Oh, these aren't enemies? Oh, for the pub. And I remember I made it harder for myself because, like, I was looking. Oh yeah, sing a pub song. It's piratey. I'm all for it.
What I'm thinking, say hey for the pub.
It looks cool. It's like a cool looking zombie. But the one guide I was trying to follow with where they thought they should, where they thought you should, like, was a good place to put saves. The first one wasn't for a good bit into the game. Like, you did a lot of the beginning stuff. And so I was trying to make it to that one. And after like 3 hours, I died. And I was like so mad that I had to redo the intro stuff again, that I was like, I'm not doing this again. So I used the save after I got through the intro stuff, which then later in the game meant that I had to not save at one of the spots they wanted you to save at, where I don't know if you've played Evil Within 2, but there's a part in it that's basically the equivalent of the Resident Evil 4 cabin sequence. And on the hardest difficulty, it was a pain in the ass. And normally they wanted you to save after that, but that was like the only good spot for me to skip a save to make up for the earlier one. So there was a 45-minute section of the game pop, I think, that I had to redo like 4 or 5 times, because I had to do the cabin sequence and then go through another section of the game after the cabin. And I either would die during the cabin or in that sequence after it. And oh man, having to replay the same thing that many times. Or no, wait. I think it was like a 30-minute bit before the cabin that I had to play and then do the cabin. It was something like that. I don't know, but there was like a 45-minute bit of the game that I replayed like 5-6 times. But that's still different than do the whole game without dying. Which actually, another thing about it, do the whole game without dying is better than hardcore mode. Because hardcore mode is like, oh, this MMO or whatever game where you're supposed to be building up a character, gearing up and doing all this for like a game that kind of goes on, and then you die. That's what really irks me. Having to beat a game without dying is fine, as long as it's like you can save. I like the Evil Within system where it's like you have limited saves, so you can't save scum it. Yeah, I never played Evil Within 1. I've tried it a few times and I can never get into it. At best I get like an hour into it and it just has never, something doesn't click with me. But Evil Within 2 is fantastic, and that's one of the reasons I'm real bummed that Xbox decided to be shitheads and like close down that studio, which thankfully they got picked up and are going to be able to make Hi-Fi Rush 2, hopefully, since they have the rights to that. But Xbox still has the Evil Within rights, as far as I'm aware, because that's still with Bethesda Softworks or whatever. So if another Evil Within happens, they're not the ones making it. Like, Tango's not going to be the one making it, so it's probably not going to be the same. What are you?
Son of Thorn! Son
This guy's sick.
Coast.
That's like how I wandered in here and just kind of sat down like, all right.
Bottoms up! Go nuts!
I've seen some grotesques in my time, but this is something else.
You would like to get into again as in Evil Within 1 or 2? Or just in general? Because last time I just drank mystery alcohol, everyone hated it. Oh, is he just gonna fight me now because I did that? Oh, okay. Well, the safe lady before, I drank the mystery alcohol, and everyone got mad at me for doing that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, 2 is great. 2 is probably up there in my favorite horror games. The only issue with 2 is it has like the same problem that most Resident Evil games have, where the best part of the game is the first like third of it. Like any survival horror, where it's like, oh, it's the best part is at the beginning, and then it slowly, even if it's good at the end, it gets worse. Evil Within 2 has that, so the end of it is still fine and it's still good, but none of it after the first third-ish of the game. So like you start off the game and the main antagonist when you start is like this evil artist filmmaker type of guy, and once you get past him, everything after him is not nearly as interesting. It's still good, it's still a good survival horror game, but like it's not scary anymore, and just the aesthetics of everything are not nearly as cool, in my opinion. So what do we have to deal with? He's up there. You know what? I might take Asterion up there to deal with him. Only because then he can kind of snipe from up there. Let's Misty Step if I can. Can I get behind him? You like that about RE8, that they were all equally as cool and interesting? I don't think Fishman was as cool and interesting as the other ones. He was fine. But at the same time, I think they understood that, and that's why I feel like he did not overstay his welcome. He didn't really have that I remember, he didn't have as much of a whole zone to go through as the other ones did. Didn't you kind of just like show up, you got the one piece of your daughter in the jar, and then you had the boss fight, and that was like mostly it. It wasn't like going to the whole castle or going through the puzzle basement of the puppet lady or the whole factory. It, like, I feel like I remember he mostly was kind of just the boss fight, not much else, which was fine. I bite? No. I guess I gotta do this. Did I use 2 bonus actions? Oh, my other action was the second hit. Alright, Lae'zel, you... How much health do you have? That's not a small amount. Alright.
Let my name be known.
We're gonna cast this on you. It's gonna be annoying if I lose concentration though doing this now, but I feel like getting it out of the way. Now here's maybe another hot take. You said it wasn't as extensive, which is nice, but we're doing it. I replayed that 3 or 4 times to get all the trophies. I want to say, as far as enjoyment goes, I may have preferred doing that over the puppet house with the baby, because that I think was like the best part of the game the first time you play it. But the whole, like, the baby stuff and all that is so trivially easy on replay that it's not annoying to get through, but it's just like, okay, I gotta go do this. It'll take 5 minutes and you're done. At least the fish guy is something. I actually did see some gameplay of RE8 the other day. I remember you saying about Heisenberg being the Asterion actor, and I was like, I do hear it now, and I guess apparently this is what he was going for. I'm like, it sounds like Asterion doing a Nicolas Cage impression. And I guess apparently he was kind of trying to go for a Nicolas Cage voice, which is great. 'Cause I'm a big Nicolas Cage fan. I think I've said that before. Love Nicolas Cage. Oh, what happened? Wait, why? What's this? You said flames burn because this is the first you took burning reflux. Fire damage has ignited special brew, letting him use fire. How'd you take fire damage? This isn't fire damage. It was radiant damage. What do you mean fire damage?
No
all right.
to keep going.
I can't move away. How are we gonna do? I don't want to do more fire damage, I guess. Can I hold him? Will that unfire damage him? Movement speed. I guess I could use this because I'm not going to use the fire spells on him. I get this in a spot that won't fuck me over. I can move away. Oh, there's another guy up there. How'd they both go at the same time? That's weird. You think RE8 and RE2 have the most replay value? I don't know. I feel like other than like 4, 5, 6, this is not me saying like 4 doesn't have replay value. But other than 4, 5, 6, I feel like all of them have, I would say, equivalent replay value because they're all built with that same like short campaign structure that you can like speed run through afterwards. Like that really like solid survival horror formula. No, I mean some of them are better or worse than others, but as far as just replayability, I think they're all the same. 4 is great, but the thing is, like, other than when you're trying to speed run it, obviously 4 is longer. I love 5. 6 is, I would not say 6 is replay value because to have replay value, you kind of have to want to play it again after you beat it. And I would hazard a guess that most people, once they finish 6, are not keen on playing it again. I don't remember exactly what was involved with the trophies, but I think I may have played it again because of that, but that's it.
Victory awaits.
Because as far as the new like Resident Evil games, I've gotten all the trophies or achievements on each of them. So I have all of them on the 1 remake from GameCube, 3 remake. Did I get all of 4 remake done? I can check that. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just gonna sit here. No one's gonna hit me. Okay, the new Resident Evil 4, not quite. But Resident Evil 5, I got all of them. Resident Evil 6, even though it sucked. 7, 8. I actually almost did 7 twice. Like getting all the I almost got all the achievements on Xbox and PlayStation. I just stopped. RE2, I'm missing like 2, and I just don't feel like going to do it. I like, there's like 1 note I'm missing in one of the Claire playthroughs, and I have to do either like the no heal or no item box run. That's all I'm missing, and I just haven't ever felt like going back to do it. I want to take you out.
Let my name be known.
Get these other guys out of the way. I can't believe she actually managed to do that. Okay, so now what happened? Necrotic damage has spoiled his special brew, letting him use... Okay, so the necrotic damage obviously came from my cloud, but I don't understand where he got the fire damage from. I mean, the Resident Evil games aren't that hard to get all the trophies. And the no heals stuff for Resident Evil specifically, you just do it on the easiest difficulty. It's like, you don't, like, if you're trying to just get the trophies, you don't do that on the harder difficulty. And when you have, and you do that with like your unlocks, so you can just, you end up saving that till the end, and then you can just blast through on easy with like an infinite magnum or something. You don't need to heal. I was really dumb with Resident Evil 1, and I decided to combine, you know what? I think Resident Evil 1 had one that you can't die. I want to say. That sounds familiar. Now I gotta check. I'm yapping a lot so far this stream. Or is it no saves, I think? Yeah, the Resident Evil 1 has a no save trophy, but see, that's different because you can blast through those games in like 3 hours compared to, you know, like I said, Wolfenstein, where fucking probably like 20 hours, 15, 20 hours. Oh, that was like nothing. Oh, you're immune to bludgeoning. That's good to know. But I did, so Resident Evil 1 has the do not save. They also have one where you have to do the whole game with a knife only. And I don't remember if there's another one that I combined into it, but at the very least I did no saves and knife only in the same playthrough, which was stupid. Especially because I fucked up, and I don't remember what the choices you have to do, but there's something at one point where if you do it a certain way, so I played as Chris because Chris has more health. I forget if he does more knife damage, but he has more health, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. But nah, don't do that. I don't need that. At one point, you do something a certain way where, as Chris, you don't have to fight Plant 42 then. And I fucked up. And I wasn't aware of that. And I did it wrong. And so then, knife only, trying not to die because no saves, had to fight Plant 42. And almost died. And that's like nearing the end of the game. And then there's one where you have to do the game with invisible enemies, which I just blasted through with the rocket launcher. Because in that you can just if there's an enemy and you aim, it'll auto aim at them. So anytime I walk into a room, I just aim, and if there's an enemy there, he just goes whoop, and then just fire a fucking rocket. Done.
Time to strike.
Seemed animated weird. Oh, Lazel, come on. Yeah, so RE1 might be the only one I've done where I couldn't save at all. I know Kingdom Hearts, I think only one has it. I don't remember it on the other ones. But one has a trophy for not...
Behold, the dance of death.
What's the other? Is he gone? Or is he the one that was up there anyway? Okay. Oh, this is annoying. Problem solved. Kingdom Hearts 1 has one where you can't continue if you die. Basically meaning, like, if you die, you can only load your last save. So, essentially, no autosave, no checkpoint. So if you're stuck on a boss, like, or if you die on a boss and haven't actually manually saved in, like, an hour, you have to replay that whole hour. But you can still save as much as you want. You just can't hit continue game.
We'll do it my way.
No, don't move. No, no, no. I didn't want to do that. There we go. Immune to piercing? What? You're immune to piercing? So is Asterion just... I guess Asterion has Firebolt he could use.
Victory awaits.
But other than that... So are you immune to slashing? What? So I basically can only do magic damage to him. So Lazel is super worthless. I'd hit him with that, I guess. But I think the Resident Evil games on paper sound harder to do all the trophies than they actually are. Because once you actually start doing it and you're like, oh yeah, I can do this playthrough with like infinite ammo or rocket launcher or something like that. I think the most annoying thing to do in any of the Resident Evil games that I've 100%ed is probably... And this was actually self-inflicted, doing the mercenary mode stuff in 8. And that is only because I refused to do the knife-only run without the lightsaber you get from getting like S+ on everything. Or whatever the ranking was. But as far as trophies go, I think you only needed to normal S rank all of the mercenary stages. So that was my own doing, making it harder than I needed to.
On I go.
Another fight. Let's go.
So can this knock back anything no matter how heavy it is? I frankly didn't expect it to do that. If so, it's kind of nice. So can you actually hit him with this? I don't know if I've used that as a area in the whole game.
Victory awaits.
Well, I don't know what to do with you. You're just like super worthless. May as well do this so that he doesn't hit you as much. Move out of the fire. I thought I died because of the way the camera shifted. I want to use that again.
Take you.
That healed less than I would have liked.
Take you.
Still on my feet.
Because I could. Me using fire on him is not necessarily going to be bad. He's just going to. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Sure.
Don't waste a step.
That's piercing, so that's not gonna be worth it.
Time to strike.
Hit him, I guess.
This is
Oh, you still did 24. Is he not immune when he's... Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, okay. It's neat. I didn't realize. I haven't been paying too much attention to his special effects going on. Are you still weak? You just have... Okay, you're just normal now.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Can't tell if that hit him with the spirits again. I have to go for this now.
On the hunt. Don't linger.
No, don't. No, no, no. Wait, why? What is happening? I don't know why it wasn't casting the other thing.
I am fury. I am death.
Maybe we had to kill him. He seemed more lonely than cruel.
Well, we had to kill him because if I said I drank the stuff, everyone would be mad at me again. Apparently, mystery alcohol's not allowed. Aside from you know, not Bloodborne, the new Mario Kart looks super cool. That looks really fun. And also, I've never played Wind Waker, so them putting the GameCube stuff on there finally and having Wind Waker right out the gate seems great. And also Soul Calibur 2, which I played a bunch as a kid,
Can't slow down.
and F-Zero. If they would put Pokemon what was it called? Now I'm forgetting. Or wait, no, Pokemon Coliseum was one of the ones, wasn't it? Am I mixing that up with... Was Pokemon Coliseum one of the ones that they have on the GameCube thingy? It is, yeah. Fucking love Pokemon Coliseum. But like, I need me that Switch too. Usually the last couple things, like with PlayStation, whatever. Rat Bat? Best Buy has been my go-to for getting the new console stuff. And I wish, because Best Buy's like pre-orders will be on the 9th. I really wish they would have, you know, said what time said pre-orders are. It just says the 9th. I'm like, cool. Does that mean I need to be like ready at midnight? Or can I just do it at like 11? Why can't I walk over there? Can I just do it at like 11 or... Who knows? What was I getting here again, or did I get it? Oh, it was the Ledger, which I just picked up, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't expect this to be a cutscene book.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare
Wait, Mario Kart. It's like they're like, hey,
worm.
what if we made Mario Kart but like Forza Horizon?
Sought to create a fatal
sick.
poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. He devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Theobald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Theobald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately,
Fragrant
a deep
or
purple
sweet smell it.
stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Focus.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location.
And the new Donkey
You
Kong
mark
looks
your
cool.
map as a reminder. With the
But,
corpse
like,
rose petals the package contains, you might.
I don't know, when I
create
first saw it was
Theobald's
Donkey
purple
Kong,
worm
my brain
poison.
immediately, because the only Donkey Kong game I've ever actually played is 64. And I was like, oh, cool, Donkey Kong. And then the trailer's going, I'm like, oh, this doesn't really have that kind of Donkey Kong vibe. This has like, just Donkey Kong Odyssey vibe. Like it has the exact same vibe as like Mario Odyssey, just Donkey Kong instead. And like, that's still cool. But like, I want that like Unga Bunga, like Donkey Kong 64 type of vibe. Give me the DK rap. That's good.
Well, hello. Easy.
I heard Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze was really good. I just never got it because anytime I had a Switch, and because Nintendo's awful with their prices and they never make them lower, I was like, I don't want to pay that much for that. Like, I wasn't that interested in paying $60 for it, or when it's on sale, $48. Like, oh, thank you, Nintendo. They still do that. I don't know if Breath of the Wild ever... Does Breath of the Wild even go on sale down to 30? I feel like maybe around Black Friday it does, but that's like it. And now with Switch 2, they're gonna have a new reason to not discount it. I will say I was a little worried. Obviously, some of the stuff, like the Switch 2 looks like it's running really great. Like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Hardly a challenge.
But the fact that some of the games that they were using as examples of like, look, it's a powerful system now. It can play modern stuff like Elden Ring. I'm not frankly super keen on the fact that you could see that Elden Ring wasn't running super great. Like it was still running at like a, like Elden Ring on Switch 2 was obviously running at like 30, kind of a little choppily. And it's still, you know, great that it's running, but seeing that in their big showcase announcement trailer has me thinking, in like 2 years, are we going to be back to square one again? Being like, oh wow, the Switch can't even run its own games at 60 because it's too far behind. You know? Like by the time they have another big Zelda come out, is that going to be running at 30 again? And like lag like the way Tears of the Kingdom did whenever you did anything too physics, too complex with the physics system. Am I encumbered? I'm very encumbered. What the hell? What do I have that's so much? I'll give some of this money to like Shadowheart, I guess, because that's a decent bit. What else do I have that's eaten up? I mean, I have a lot of things, but I'm so confused why I can never seem to like completely solve my constantly on the edge of encumbered issue. This is 41. So maybe I should send like half of these to someone else. That solved a lot of it. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. It looks cool. Games you play on the Switch run just fine, so oh wait, I missed what you were saying. See, I for what I would play, would like have a Switch 4, which is mostly Nintendo stuff, or just some games where I'd be like, it'd be cool to play this handheld. It's perfectly fine. But some stuff, for stuff like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom type of things, where it's like, this is first party Nintendo, and their own system can't even like run it well. That's where the issue is. Like, I don't need the Switch to necessarily be able to. The fact that Cyberpunk is going to be on Switch 2 is nonsense to me. I don't understand that. But kudos. But like, I don't need that. I just feel like their system should at least be able to, even if on like a performance mode, run their own stuff at 60. Like I at the very least, like the new Pokemon, at least on the Switch 2 footage, looked like a normal video game for once. And not, you know, a low frame rate stuttery mess. I still haven't even played Cyberpunk. I've played the first like 3 hours of that game probably 4 times. And then I stop. And then I go too long, and then I'm like, I gotta restart because I don't understand how any of the level up stuff works anymore, and I don't want to figure it out without the tutorial. So I restart, play that same like first 3 hours, and then stop again.
Stop me yet.
Yeah, I imagine the Switch 2 settings for Cyberpunk have to be on the lower end.
Have to keep going.
But at the same time, the Switch 2, I feel like it has to be, because people were saying it would probably be like as powerful as a PS4. I feel like it has to be a little better, considering it has 120 FPS options for things, and for other things like 4K 60. Like, so I feel like it. I think I saw something say like PS4 Pro, which that probably tracks. What's out over this way? Oh, that's just an abyss. Okay. Anything over here? Now, one thing that I think is nonsense. And maybe this would be resolved with Switch 2, and it would make me buy them again. I've already bought them like 4 times. If Switch 2, I don't think there's any reason Switch 1 shouldn't be able to, and I don't understand it. But if Switch 2 can run Kingdom Hearts not on cloud, that'd be great. But the couple times I tried a demo for a game that was running on cloud on normal Switch, it ran like hot garbage. And so I was like, I'm not buying Kingdom Hearts to play it on cloud because this is awful. What's that? Oh, wait, what is... Oh, okay, so which way, where do I have to go for that? This way. I forget, I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is on Switch, and that I could understand needing to run on cloud on Switch. But like, all the like the 1.5, 2.5 collection games, why do those need to run on cloud? I don't remember if 2.8 was on Switch, and if it does, especially why does Dream Drop Distance have to run on cloud? Because that was a 3DS game initially. It's so bizarre. And then I don't remember for sure, but isn't Nier Automata on Switch, and that's not a cloud game? And if that's the case, how in the world does that run on the Switch natively, but Kingdom Hearts can't? That's so insane.
Sounds like fun.
I mean, I've already bought... I'm not going to count the original PS2 purchases, but I already bought that collection. I bought the PS3 collection, and I bought the PS4 collection, and then I bought it on Xbox just because, and then I bought the PS4 collection again for the all-in-one collection just because. Wait, you know what? I may have bought the Kingdom Hearts collections just on PS4 3 times. So I think I bought them initially when they came out, and then I bought the all-in-one collection, and then one day I said F it and bought them all digitally, so that I was like, well, now I don't have to go switch the disc out if I want to play. I can just pop them on whenever I want. And then I bought them when they came on Steam.
I will ascend.
So if I get a Switch 2 and Kingdom Hearts can run natively without cloud, I will buy them again without hesitation. But I never did. I didn't even get that far into Tears of the Kingdom. So, I mean, that'd be cool to play that smoothly. Disadvantage? No, I'll turn this on. Why can't I turn that on? I was like right next to him as it was. Whatever. Not trust, not dying. Oh, is this supposed to be getting ambushed by people from the creche? Is that what this is? I keep thinking it's weird that the Gith are here. Now I will use this. And Lae'zel, you can get a little extra.
Take you. I will take the artifact for my queen.
Okay, yeah, it's creche people. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any sneaky stuff because they're gonna all be seeing me. So, oh, I can use this. It's a low chance. It's just the same as the other ones, I guess, so may as well. Oh, you're so close. Okay, bite. Probably should have bit one that wasn't going to be dying right away because of the debuff they get. Oops. You know, I haven't kept up with it. If you're familiar, do you know if like Pokemon Ruby, Emerald are on the virtual Game Boy? Because that would be sick. But I don't, because I haven't had a Switch for a bit now, and I don't know, and I never like played the virtual console stuff because I didn't want to get online, and so I never kept up with what was on those. No idea. All right. I don't think they were, but I just figured, I thought maybe at some point they could have added them. From what I remember, they weren't, though. I mean, I always have my phone. I don't like doing that. I don't like playing on the screen. But I think I said before, the spending $100 on like a backbone or whatever they call it is not worth it to me. But you're not dead, you're just down. Well, I'm not gonna waste anything to help you up. I hate so much that their ranged hits knock me down. This fight is not going super well, and I haven't quick saved. Like, this very well may take me back before that bar fight. Oh, Lae'zel.
Let's spill some blood.
That arrow of many targets is fucking me up. Oh, will that knock them down? Oh, but I can't hit them because path interrupted. Wait, maybe? Okay, that was a respectable amount of extra damage. It'd be cool if the Spirit Guardians for Shadowheart had like either a bonus I could add to them or get a different one that like heals each turn. That would be cool. Let's just heal myself. Oh boy.
Take you.
Kind of worried. Lae'zel, can you kill her, please? Thank you. Now. There was a spot, I saw it right there. I have a feeling Lae'zel might get got up there. Ow. What would I rather do here? Kill or... that. Oh, she took 41 from that? Oh, that was super worth it. All right.
Moving.
How can I get into a spot? I can't get into a spot where everyone will get hit by that. Oh, man. I can get all them with it, even though it's only a little bit. Then... I think Lae'zel's helping in this fight more than Astarion.
It's Aladdin.
On the way.
You're really not in range. Astarion.
Time for a new.
Time to
Alright,
strike.
I think we'll be fine. How do you not have enough movement?
On the move.
Can't you go right there and hit her? Yeah, Lae'zel, don't lie to me.
Time to push my luck again.
Have to keep going.
You get behind her.
Maneuver them.
Ah, damn. Okay. Ah, fine, fine, fine. Just hit her. Or don't.
I am fury. I am death.
Oh, I can't. There's nowhere that I can. Damn. Okay. Well, maybe with this, I can. Nah, I still can't quite make it.
Taking position.
I can't shoot her either.
What now? Looks like
Oh,
false.
Lae'zel, what do you want?
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us.
Okay, now what
They will
crazy
emerge from the
thing are you gonna
shadows and
say
descend
now
from
where
the
you're like, but
skies,
maybe they
and
won't
we will
because
grant them their
praise
only just
Lady
fate.
Vlaakith.
Death.
Oh, okay. Maybe she is finally unbrainwashed. Ooh. I guess, well, so I can already... Oh, it says an action, though. I don't think I've ever used Mage Hand in a fight, though. Maybe Lae'zel? Oh. Well, Lae'zel... I was gonna sell that. So Lae'zel doesn't wear medium armor. We're gonna be getting rid of her anyway. And that's worth a lot of the money. Of course, that would encumber me, though. Give it to Lae'zel. We'll just go back to the evil town shop before we end up. Oh, this is not where I want to be. We'll go back to the shop before we go to the camp.
That took the edge off.
I do with the direct. I think it's also weird though. I never played Kirby Air Ride, but I feel like it's so strange to have Mario Kart coming out in June as the big like flagship launch title, and then have another racing game come out later in the year. That seems sort of I mean, it's Nintendo, so they'll both sell like hotcakes anyway. But normally, I'd feel like that's cannibalistic of your own sales. There it is. So am I supposed to just be able to make whatever it is? Like, what did I... Honestly, I don't remember what. Malice, Lolth's Candle, any ashes. Oh, this. Very rare potion. Let's craft one. What does it do? Both active weapon and poison. Targets must succeed a DC 17 Constitution throw or become poisoned to take or intake. Oh. That to Asterion. I guess that's up there. I guess there's a shop back here. I can go to this shop.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Don't need that. Rid of books. Letter. Forgot I wanted to read the royal orders in case it's another cutscene thing. I guess I'm gonna give that to Asterion now. Well, no. So let's gonna give it to him anyway. Get rid of that. Shadowheart, can you use that? Light crossbow? No.
breeds madness.
Lae'zel. Yes. Well, I'm drunk. Oh, well, I'm not gonna bother with that. Get rid of that shit. That. I don't need the rat bat. It's taking all of her money. I don't want to get rid of that because I went through the effort of making it, but I don't foresee me using it. Do you have anything? Because I have slightly more money now. Anything that I wanted to buy that I'm forgetting? I don't remember that I wanted to buy, but it was too much. Don't believe.
Take care now.
Yes, I will take care after I took all of your money.
I don't. I do. That's why we're still standing around.
How am I investigating? Looks like there was a burgeoning Selenite resistance to Shar in control of the region 100 years ago. We should investigate further in Last Light Inn. That's it?
Always knew Marcus was a snake.
Yeah, apparently he's gonna come back to life though, or some shit. Do I talk to what's her face? In here? Assuming she's in here. We're not gonna go up to the
shadows
cleric.
haven't consumed you. Good.
I saw him.
Gruesome, isn't it?
I wouldn't say gruesome, it was kind of cool.
Did you learn?
He was
anything
really
more?
sick. And he had a cool voice.
Chosen?
He is chosen.
That's 3 masters Ketheric has served. Our paladin isn't very picky. He's aligned himself with mind flayers. But I cannot see what he gains. Perhaps we can force it out of him once we have him up against a wall. Was there anything else?
Parts of the
The
tower
great
aren't open.
general is paranoid. Good.
I frankly
That
didn't
means he's
remember them not being
protecting
open. I didn't
something.
really walk around the tower that
I'll
much.
wager it's the source of his invulnerability. He'd protect that at any cost. Was there anything else?
No.
Then
Maybe.
speak. The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. Latest fad among the
I
city's
feel like she
board
kind of looks like
nobility, I
Gal
thought.
Gadot.
Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms.
Yeah, until
From
I maybe
there,
have
I
to
made
kill
some
the
inquiries of my
other
own.
chick.
Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
AFK for about 10 minutes. No problem. How do I, what do I do to investigate?
That's why we're still.
Why is that like right there?
Chihiro wants to know about supplies. Can we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but so just about do.
Just about.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
What am I supposed to do? I don't even want to go talk to the cleric. Now let's go up to him.
This place gives me the creeps.
I have to walk the whole way there. I wish there was a closer fast travel. That'd be nice.
There's more where that came from.
Yeah? Deep side narrows at night time. Wish we had stone or steel.
After we go talk to this guy, we can get Minthara. and kick Lae'zel to the curb forever. Good riddance. Enough for crazy brainwashed antics. Thara seemed brainwashed, and she seems to have gotten over it way faster than Lae'zel. Her people turned on her, and she like understood right away. Lae'zel's over here, seeing every red flag imaginable, but but my brainwash though.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
What if I didn't? And you're just talking all like pretentious-y like that for no reason.
The Raven always knows.
Tell me why you want it.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
Go for it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more.
So you're anti-Shadowheart clan.
For Madeline's spirit, I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge.
Are you just gonna put her spirit in your body and make me kill you?
Suffer.
Yeah, let's see what she has to say, though.
Careful, for a serpent in life is a serpent in death.
Oh, never mind, you're back.
Witness.
Yeah, Lae'zel has gotten better. But she's still not Minthara cool, and never will be. He who was.
You. He said I was gonna be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Technically, the voice shouldn't be different, though. He still has the same vocal cords. Tell me what happened.
He said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
Why'd you report them, though, if they were just
The Dark
doing that?
Justicia said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She
So you're a
gave them a dagger
snitch.
each and told them to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop.
So kind of like
till
what I
she
did to
said
the
so.
goblins.
She never said
Little
stop.
bit.
I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Nah, you're fine. You didn't know. This area is gonna be like, I disapprove of this murder. God damn it. We're not wasting inspiration on
Overwrought
that.
with grief, the connection begins to fade.
I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm so...
She's already dead, guy.
Ah, pity. She fades. Her pain was such that even I could not tether her for long. Still, her grief was most potent. It will satiate me for a time.
Yeah, this was a perverted fantasy.
Perhaps. But we both got what we wanted, didn't we?
You're
It
weird.
did not harm her as much as I had hoped, but your work was adequate, as will be your reward. Here,
You have some weird
for your
masochist kink.
services. Should I find another murderer in need
You just
of
wanted me to like
torment,
hit you
I
while
shall
she was
call upon
possessing you, and you would have been like, oh.
Farewell.
Shadowheart's inspired. Summon Quoth the Raven. Shadowheart, what inspired you about it? Assist he who was. Alright. What does Quoth the Raven do? Blind enemies with its beak. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do to investigate. Did I meet the
Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
I
Good man.
don't know. No.
How's the barricade coming along?
I just Googled him and he does not look familiar to me.
It ain't pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
I'm afraid that I might have to talk to her to do this, and I don't want to even go near her.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me
Oh, he gets off on pain too. What is this up here? Why are there mines? Oh, I guess the I'll roll anyway. Oh, you could just get hit by him. Oh, that's interesting. Anything cool up here?
Victims of the shadow curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
I'll take that.
Oh, is this just like a cemetery? Backpack, okay. Well, on goodies. Damn it. What's this fancy? I really hope there'd be like something right here, because it seems too intentionally glowy. Run over here. I was running around hoping that I get an insight check or something that I succeed. Oh, there's something there, Halson's. Okay. Well, I don't think Halson's gonna be with anyone for quite a bit. Unfortunately.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, is there a basement I can go into that has secret stuff? No, wait. Detention cell key. Wait, die. At some point I'll, use die, but I feel like what's the point until I get better stuff that I know that I'll have for quite a while. There's thieves' tools in there. Whoops. Where are they? Wait. Yeah, where are they? There we go. Hey. Mine. Sweet potato. Mine too.
That might be worth a look.
Oh. Secrets. No secrets. Right, back out. I don't understand this at all. And the quest info doesn't give me anything. It just is like, yeah, just go check it out. Go to the inn and investigate. That's all you get.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not as long as we can put up a fight, Renaud. Good man.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning
I put like a light up there.
just about do.
Just about.
No?
Just
Okay.
about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Rags. Turn visible, invisible things.
I bet they're close. Watching.
I didn't like that. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay, well, I don't know what I need to do unless I'm supposed to go talk to her. And like I've said like 3 times, I'm not going to go talk to her. So I guess we just gotta go to the mausoleum first. Do you watch anime at all? I do. Not as much as I would like. Just because I don't actually... I have a bad habit of not watching that much TV. I'll just like sit there and have YouTube on in the background while I do a lot of stuff. But whenever it comes to wanting to sit and actually do something, I'm like, well, I could play a game, or I could read, or I could edit stuff, and I don't watch things. Like I started watching Twin Peaks for the first time a month or so ago, and I finished the first season, and now like for the last several weeks I've not even barely started the second season. But I love Attack on Titan, which is like I feel like the most basic bitch anime to have as your favorite anime, but it was also, not counting like watching Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, Attack on Titan was the first one I watched, and I feel like that show is just paced perfectly. Like there's no filler. I don't think there's really any parts of the show that have weird lulls in them. Like it's all good. The plot twists are great. If you don't, like if you watch through it without knowing all the plot twists and stuff, it's so good. And the reveals are great. They hit so well. And considering that's the first one I watched, even though it wasn't finished, obviously when I first watched it, it was just that first season that they sat on for years. It was still really good. And no anime that I have watched since has come close. Even Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I like that a lot. And that's a lot of people's like best anime as far as I'm aware. And that did not hit nearly as well as good for me as Attack on Titan did. I don't know why. I love Tokyo Ghoul. Specifically the first
Good evening.
2 seasons,
I'm here on
though.
behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
Is this a sex thing? I don't want to say yes if it's a sex thing. I'm quick saving because I don't know if this. I don't want this to be a sex thing, but if I get like roped into a sex thing, I need to undo that.
Simply follow yonder path.
I'm just banking on this being a conversation. Oh, it's making me long rest immediately? Can I not wait? Okay. Was Minthara not actually here yet? Yeah, like the Tokyo Ghoul Tokyo Ghoul, I forget which one it is. It's
Did you
not
want
nearly as
something?
good as the first couple seasons. Starting Cowboy, I have not watched Cowboy Bebop. I know nothing about that show. What exactly are you particular about as far as like the kinds that you'll watch? Are you like, because my only guess with that is like you are avoiding the like really weird fan servicey like side of it, which that's another reason I think Attack on Titan's great, is because even though, unless it's really bad, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I'm just like, okay, it's like dumb anime stuff. But Attack on Titan has all like none of that at all. It's just like a serious show. The closest thing I can think of is Sasha obsessing over food sometimes, and that's it. That's the only like quirky anime stuff going on. Like when she goes rabid over a potato in the first few episodes.
He's trouble.
What do you think of him?
Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long
Okay,
gone.
what if Shar is bad
It would
though?
please her greatly to see him
Wouldn't you
meet
like
his
to have
long
silver
overdue
hair
end,
like
I'll
the
wager.
other girl? Don't you think it looked cool?
Very serious of you. But go ahead. Well, I'd be lying if I said I had, but
This is
don't
still...
worry.
Alright, Gale. Do I have to talk to you or can I just long rest?
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Water.
Alright, show me.
Simply
Yeah. I don't know what Blue Eye Samurai is. Death Note is the second anime that I watched. I haven't watched it in a while, but that one's also great. I don't even, so what do you mean by the more westernized ones? Because like, I feel like I both get what you mean and also don't. Because when I think westernized anime, I think Last Airbender or like Arcane, even though Arcane is CG and not like 2D animation.
The cradle of eternity.
Or like all the random ones they keep doing, like Castlevania or the new Devil May Cry or Cyberpunk would also feel more westernized to me. You seem especially philosophical.
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all.
Gale, if you ask me to do the gay, I'm going to break your heart. I'm sorry.
I wanted it to be under a canopy.
I already had to turn you down once when you were doing your weird flirt magic stuff.
Wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the world.
I don't know how I feel about Devil May Cry. It looks good, but also there's a part of me that just doesn't care. Obviously, I'll get used to it in the show, but at least in the trailers, Dante's voice being... Pretty sure it's the Nero voice actor. But still, his voice sounding so, like, youthful seems wrong to me. Like, it doesn't feel like it fits, but... Is this truly what you want?
Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mystra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning?
Oh.
I am terrified.
It's the only reaction. Oh.
I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it.
New show called Lazarus. I also don't know what Lazarus
is. There is no point in running from the inevitable.
Is that like Japanese anime, or is that a here anime? Why are you sure it's inevitable?
I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place.
What do you mean by stay with you?
Yes.
I'll indulge
But there's
this.
so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all.
Don't broke back me.
Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures.
On another
This would have been so
playthrough, we
much
could
easier if it was
possibly
just
partake in the
me.
gay, but not this
But it
one.
isn't.
Don't do it.
If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize
Don't give
it.
Gale the eyes.
I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mystra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it
Didn't I
anymore.
just
don't want to be
say that I
alone
would
either.
stay and watch the stars? And I'd rather not listen. Watch the stars in silence. Gale Shadowheart better not be mad at me, or we're gonna have to reload this save and tell you to piss off. A lot of people that like Cowboy Bebop are really excited. Doesn't help me. I know nothing about Cowboy Bebop at all, other than isn't that the one that had a live action Netflix show that people actually liked? Or is that just One Piece that people liked the live action? Wait, Minthara didn't show up? Is it because Gale took the... Gale, did you steal Minthara from me? With your bullshit. Oh, wait. She's just chilling over here. Hello.
You wish to consult me?
Oh, you're just here. To remember all that you did.
I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded.
You seem to enjoy the grove, though.
The tadpole. The Absolute. They work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice. The best choice. Even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful
So you're supposed to be like an evil playthrough person,
the impossible
right?
Seem
but it seems so weird that now that you rescue her, she seems like regretful and like, no, that was bad. So if you like are evil the whole time, does she not like you continuing to be evil? Is he really invulnerable?
I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked.
Oh man, once Shadowheart gets converted, we're just gonna be a whole crew of cool silver-haired gang, just tearing through the Forgotten Realms. Astarion's hair is close enough to count as silver, right? It's more blondish, but it's close enough. How is that possible?
I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Oh, Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. He is usually in his laboratory, elbow deep in offal, or clinging to his master's side. If he left
Okay, well, we killed him, though we heard that he would come back.
must be urgent. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general.
Well, we were there before, and his floor stabbed me. It's the nature of your oath.
I took up my oath long ago, when I
I'm
swore
quite surprised that
bloody
you're not
vengeance
just an
against
oathbreaker.
any who defied Loth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute.
All right. Yeah.
When I have had my vengeance on the cult, I do not know if my oath will still hold. I do know that when I take the Absolute's power, I will not lose control of it as our enemies have. I will harness it to
That's
create
what a lot
more
of dictator people say.
Any who object to the laws of that world will have no place in it, of course. And I will gladly eradicate them.
Okay. Okay, maybe she still got that evil spice. What are your thoughts on them?
Of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
Let's just ask about all of them.
She is tolerable, but her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous.
Oh? What do you have against them?
The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed.
Is the sister referring to
she does not even know who she
Sylvanas,
is,
or whatever name?
but still manages to pity herself. The very concept
So
of
are you going to be
shaman
more
worship
critical
is
when she switches?
self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this.
Yes, silver-haired
When the trivial
baddies.
parts have been whittled away,
As we
and I
all
have
know,
sifted
silver-haired
through what
characters are
remains,
always the
in most
coolest
cases,
ones.
a person amounts to nothing at all.
Sephiroth is the coolest Final Fantasy character, like, period. And he's like one of the coolest villains, period. Growing up, Kingdom Hearts, I always thought Riku was the coolest. What about
He's
Astarion?
been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that
Always
he is
making with
addicted
silver hair,
to
same.
both.
Silver or white hairs,
While those
that
addictions
always.
have their hold on him, he is still a slave.
I can't help myself. Every time I try not to, I'm like, nah, it's not right. Are you worried he'll drink your blood?
No. He is well aware that I would exsanguinate him entirely if he
Exsanguinate.
flashed his fangs at me.
He's free, though.
Free. What purpose does he have that does not involve his master?
That's a good point.
He fears him, he hates him, he dreams of him, and he will either kill him or die trying.
He is a slave,
Astarion
just in a
is
different
no more
way.
free of Cazador than you or I are free of our tadpoles. He will only be free when Cazador is dead, and that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well.
How about
I have
Lizelle?
encountered few
You're taking her
Githyanki
spot.
in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died.
Little racist.
Meeting Lizelle makes me wish I knew more of their culture.
Are you saying she's one of the good ones? 'Cause,
Whatever culture you and I once shared, it no longer has a hold on me, Lothsworn. You still listen to the whispers of the Spider Queen's web. I
almost never pick those options.
Heart's desires. Most Gith do not seem to know their own hearts, nor do they need to. They have strict hierarchies and commitment to a single cause. Some, like Lae'zel, question that cause. But even so, she retains the discipline of her training.
What about Gale?
The wizard? No.
That's it? Wouldn't you like to get
It
to
is
know him?
pointless. In my experience, the moment they leave their libraries, wizards have the life expectancy of a gnome in a war. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic.
He did kind of get exploded by that sarcophagus within 5 minutes of me having him.
Combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs.
Private matter?
Then speak.
I yearn to kill. Wait, what? What happened? Why was that in little things? And then nothing... What?
Not directly. My memories were not removed. They were
did that
obscured
break?
by the Absolute's voice, by its presence. The tadpole is a conduit for that voice, not its origin. And while the prism protects us, the Absolute cannot reach us. As for the tadpoles themselves, for the moment I do not believe they are malevolent. They are incubating within our brain matter, not feeding on it.
Almost sounds just as bad.
Very well.
I'd like you to join me.
Admirable ambition. But you must make room for me first.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll be back.
Good travels.
If I'm gonna do that, you need to have Lae'zel's stuff. Oh, but that only has that extra thing if a Gith is a... Did I sell the axe? I feel like I sold that axe.
Keep a blade close.
On my way.
Why does it... Oh, it's showing me the person who's not in... Okay. I have that. But I feel like I'd rather her just have Gale or Lae'zel's helmet that lets her not get crit. Put that out just in case. Yeah, I know I'm not proficient. What do you have on? Do you wear light armor? You're stealthy? This is not what I was expecting from Paladin. Armor. Oh no, you can, you just have light armor on. Okay. I'll take that out for now.
What to do?
Did I just take this out? Or have I had this and I just didn't notice it? I didn't think that was the armor that I took out. Did it do that thing again where I took stuff out and it didn't
So that's progress.
give it to anybody?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
It did. What? Why did it do that again? I took that armor and that sword and just no one has it. Huh?
Don't touch me.
My faith will guide me.
Intestines throb.
Oh, it equipped them on me. Why? I guess because I double-clicked them. Now where'd my staff go? Alright, Lae'zel has... What does telekinesis do again? I don't know if I want to... Throw a creature or object with my mind. I guess I'll end up giving those to her for now, just to try it. Would I rather have that armor? Probably. Or I could buy her some new stuff. Yeah, let's just swap you out, and we'll take you. Let's slowly walk.
What's up for discussion?
I'm gonna have to level you up.
You wish to consult me?
Oh man.
Admirable ambition. Indeed.
Well, let's figure this out. Oh boy. All right, fighting style. When I have a shield, impose disadvantage. That might not be bad. Roll 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack. Die. Huh. I'm gonna go with no. Okay. Do I want her to have big damage? Or be like a shield tank? That is the question. I feel like Lae'zel's been doing a lot of damage, and I think I want to keep that rolling. But also, I know. Yes. I feel like this could be helpful. But I have to be right next to them. And most of the time, I'm moving myself away. Same with Shadowheart. So we're gonna go with the big weapon. Prepare spells. All right. What do we want here? I don't need command. I already have that. Force an enemy to attack only me. Possibly frighten. Deal extra fire damage, set them on fire. Thunderous Smite. I might do that. Does Shadowheart already have that? I'm gonna get rid of your heal. And give you that, I guess. We'll go with that. And you have that, which I already have. These are like all the same. I don't need commands. So what else do I want to put there now? Weapon attacks. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Stop trying to make me take commands. Shadowheart already has Bless, but I never use it, so I guess I could take that for her, and maybe she can sometimes use it instead. Oh, here we go. I hate this. I hate this page. There's so much pressure in this page. I don't get this because I already have it. Don't I? Like, don't I already have heavy armor proficiency? Won't tell me. That's big damage. We'll do that. That one. Or am I not proficient? I just can't. Is being able to wear it and proficient different? I'm looking that up. Yeah, she's already proficient, so it's so weird to me that you can, like, this seems like it would be an awful choice because you already have it. I land a crit or kill. Does this other one give me strength though too? Whichever one it was. No. We'll just keep the heavy armor. You just almost always do ability improvement. That's what I keep wanting to do. I just feel like if there's a bonus that also gives me a point, then I should do that. Level 2 spells now. Get out of here, command. Magic weapon. Protection from poison. This I might take. Having 2 of these could be nice. But for now, do magic weapon. What'd I get? Cool, we gain +0 bonus to saving throws. Sick. That +0 will come in clutch. What's that? If I hit an enemy with an opportunity attack, my movement's... Ooh. Do heroism, I guess.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Oh. Oh. Why don't you have a weapon attack? You don't even have a weapon? You showed up here with nothing? I guess you were a prisoner. It's fair. But they let you keep Halsin's journal. Don't worry. Where'd that armor go? Lae'zel, I forgot to take your helmet away.
I have such a headache.
With haste.
Give me your helmet, Lae'zel. That is mine. Or rather, it's Minthara's. Oh, you got like nothing, huh? Maybe you should take all of Lae'zel's stuff. Lae'zel, what else do you got?
No one back home will ever believe this.
The keels? Yeah, you're gonna give those to Minthara. And that. Now you got your dogs out. God. And for free, even. Gloves. Yeah.
There can be no respite.
Oh, wait, I gave her those. I'll have her wear those anyway. She's like Lae'zel 2.0.
Let's move. At the ready.
Okay, well now before I do this, I gotta go back here again. See if I sold that axe to you.
Something's on my mind.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might
You got
land.
money again. And potions. Awesome. And you got these.
In your name.
Alright, what you got? I don't see that axe. So I don't know where I sold that. I didn't give you the shield thing. Medium armor, clothing, medium, heavy. Wasn't there another merchant? That great sword. It's all right. What is this? Ready to sing or shriek? Great axe. When making my first attack of the round, I can reduce the weapon's enchantment by 1. To increase armor.
Take care now.
But before that, well, yeah, wasn't there another person like in here? Or no?
Yeah. There's more where that came
I'm not seeing one. And I do not want to go upstairs. Before I fast travel to the other place, I'm gonna quick save so that they... I don't know if they're gonna question Minthara again. I want to hope they'll be good since I already passed checks for everyone saying she's a slave.
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion. You can pass as a true soul, but they cannot. Be sure to keep them close, so you can speak on their behalf if the cultists ask too many questions.
I already passed all the checks.
Steel yourself and venture forward.
No one ask any questions. And off topic, super excited for How to Train Your Dragon live action. They just announced the second one will come out in 2027. I think I saw the first one, and I've never seen the others. And I don't have that much memory of the first one.
Eventually.
I thought I saw I thought I saw people were like having mixed opinions on the live action. I don't know why. I thought it was something to do with it being like 1-to-1 based on the trailer, and they're like, I thought people were like, what's even the point? So I don't know what the deal is with that. You have a different axe. No, you have a halberd. Ooh.
For your sake.
Maybe I'll give you that. Take 1 less piercing damage. Shield. Let me talk to the other merchant quick after I take your pig's head and bread. Yeah, I guess I could understand the logic of if it's 2 1-to-1, people not wanting it, but at the same time, it's like,
get moving, will you?
It could be worse. It could be like it could be what I've heard of Snow White and seen that seems awful. Only hate is because of her being mixed when she was white in the animated. I have seen stuff like that. It's such a weird like. It's one of those. I think How to Train Your Dragon's one of the weird ones where it's like, I guess isn't it supposed to be like Scandinavian or whatever? So on one hand, some people you could say it's a legitimate complaint, but on the other hand, it's like, who cares? It gets a fantasy movie. Who gives a damn? I haven't really seen anything of it. I haven't even seen the trailer, I don't think. I think I just saw a screenshot. I've seen screenshots side by sides of the bit where he's like putting his hand on Toothless, and like that's it. I didn't have issues with Little Mermaid, other than the movie was like visually like vomit inducing. I was watching it and I was like, this like visually looks awful. Like the CGI was just so weird all the time. Snow White I had an issue with, however, but that was more because in all of the press coverage like over the last year that I saw, it seemed like every time the actress talked about it, she had nothing but disdain for the original Snow White, and I'm like, why are you in this movie if you seem to hate everything about the original? Like, this seems like the worst PR you could have for someone in every interview to be like, yeah, the original movie is kind of misogynist and sucks and I hate it and it's bad. We're not doing that. Like, chill. It was made in like the 50s or whatever. Like, it's just an old 1950s or whatever fairy tale. Like, it ain't that deep. And it's extra funny since apparently the movie is awful. Any clip that I've seen seems terrible. I might hate watch it when it's on Disney Plus, but I'm not going to pay money to go see that. No way.
You need my expertise.
Flopping bat, yeah, and as far as the like how she talks about the like old movie being misogynist and whatever, and this supposed to be like female empowering, I've seen clips of people pointing out how it's like, yeah, she says all that, and then I bought the goddamn owlbear egg back. Okay, no, I bought the goddamn owlbear egg back from them again, thinking it was a normal egg. All right, what did I buy anything from you?
So just about do.
I don't think I bought anything from. Oh, no, I bought potions or something from you.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know.
I already bought the potions from you. Okay.
Take care now.
Why did they get Aquafina to play Scuttle? I don't know who that is. Aquafina, not Scuttle. based on the name? Is it some like hip hop artist or rapper or something?
It's risky to enter Moonrise with an unwelcome companion.
Because if so, that would explain it. Because I'm
You can
very
pass
not
as a true
well
soul,
versed in
but
that
they
side of
cannot.
celebrity
Be sure
culture.
to keep them close so you can steal your.
She's a comedian, okay. But she's not great. So is she like Amy Schumer? Or not that bad?
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family.
So I'll be honest, almost anything I've ever seen of Amy Schumer has been like the least funny stuff I've seen in my life. I don't know if I've ever heard an Amy Schumer joke that I thought landed or thought was actually funny. I may be biased because of my first impression of her being the really in poor taste joke about Ryan Dunn at the Steve-O roast. So she did not start off on the right foot with me, but still. I feel like every time I see her make a joke, she's trying way too hard. That's also what you saw. I feel like that's what most people's first impression of her was. So it's like, good job. Like you picked like one of the few things at a roast that people would not think is appropriate. Like, good job. Like, hey, I'm getting this publicity. No one knows who I am. I'm getting this publicity. Let's make fun of someone's dead friend. And it sucks because he looked so noticeably upset, but trying to not, you know, care because TV.
What now?
So dumb. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Recite my oath to gain 1 channel oath charge. Isn't that the one that's super expensive though? Yeah, it's the one that's like 5,000 money. All right, do not buy the godforsaken owlbear egg. Buy potato. Potato is safe to buy. I think I'll buy that halberd from the other guy instead of this great axe. The heavy armor you might just be stuck with for now. Unless I give you what Lae'zel's wearing currently. What about this one? Maybe this one. Yeah, we'll give you this one. Oh, I still didn't read the Royal Orders thing when Lae'zel was around. Shit. Poison a foe. What does this do right now? Armor class +1. We'll leave that go. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a helmet. Veil of Shadows. Extra stealth check. Just to have a ring on. Rid of that.
An honor.
Bet it's an honor. Halberd.
I wouldn't have if not for
Yeah, you know it's bad when Steve doesn't laugh honestly. He barely even laughed dishonestly. He just kind of went like, and like like smirked. And even I don't remember if the crowd booed, but like the crowd didn't even laugh. I feel like at best there was like an oh.
Awaiting orders.
Why is that worth like nothing? Damn, okay. Get rid of that mace. I can get rid of some of these things. Keep Misty Step. Now I don't know what I want to get rid of because now I want to hoard it all. Have it.
Get moving.
You are so rude. Alright. To the mausoleum. Oh, I need to...
Fresh orders?
Oh, I need to figure this fresh hell out. Oh, that's so many buttons. That's so many more buttons than everyone else has. Why do you have so many? Do I need to add another row? I can't add another row. Why do you have so many buttons? Well, this doesn't need to be here if it's just a permanent thing. But I'm gonna just leave it anyway. Lacerate. Leave. Arrow. I have 2 hunter's marks on here. One's a spell slot. So that seems like a waste. What is this hunter's mark from? Why? Do I just have that, or is that from gear? That is from the gear. So I will like put these next to each other, just... Man, absolutes flames on a creature. Its movement speed is increased, and its next attack deals an additional damage. So that's a buff. That be a buff. Arrow, rush attack. Oh, this is stressing me out. Misty Step. It's too many things. Heal stuff there. Attacks up there. Frighten an enemy. Advantage on attack roll against an enemy. That's another attack. Buff. My weapon attack deals more at me or ally, so I'll do me and then me or ally. Oh, this is also an attack. Oh, so this is level 2, so I'll put that over there. Oh wait, no, this isn't an attack. This is the buff. Oh, it's too much. Oh, you have too many things. Bring Lae'zel back. She had very, very few things. You have hold person. Oh, man. Oh, I can add a row? What is this just to divide things? Darkness, blur, anti-darkness. invisible, stealth, persuasion. Okay, gain advantage on attack rolls. So buff, spell buff, oath, all the oath stuff over somewhere. Spell buff. Weapon buffs. Attack buffs. We're gonna. Oh man. Just leave that there. Force enemy to attack me. We're gonna heals. Lay on hands is a bunch of healing and poison. Yeah, okay. Hold person over there. We'll just leave it like this for now. It's gonna, once I am more familiar with what I'm using all the time, then maybe I'll move things around.
Very well.
Sigils.
All right, into the Moss Lyceum.
Me, Zirel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone. Not wanted, not needed. Leave.
What if not? That mysterious voice wants us to leave. No.
This place is not for you. Go no farther.
Hear me out. I go farther.
Let's see what this does.
Moon Maiden cannot be so unfeel. Wait. Journal spanning years, beginning with the birth of a child and ending with what appeared to be a series of dateless tragedies. Is what's her name actually his daughter? Was I correct? That's why he wants her alive.
That's the symbol of Merkel.
What is that? Blood on the ground?
Anything of use?
With pleasure.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Ooh, cape. Ithara can wear that.
Do we have a target?
Ithara, you get cape. The little rinky-dink cape.
Let's get going.
Dream in red.
Better not be cursed.
In order to find what lies beyond Mausoleum, one must walk in his own footsteps. Splendor to tragedy to infamy. Alright.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother.
Bones everywhere.
Someone's been engaging in dark rituals here.
Present source of light. Onwards. Rats. Why so many damnable rats?
There's a temple under this place. And
It's always the rats.
sealed inside it. An open
And their damnable ways.
Sosun Elg Olaf.
Lady Shah's presence is near.
So, this is where Isabel was resting, before Daddy Ketherick brought her back.
Oh, she was dead?
Traps.
Don't.
Nothing. Either the trap's broken or someone's already disarmed it.
Hysterian Eye.
What a day.
Oh, that would have been for those, I guess.
Well, that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Ketherick, helming a Sharan army. He's hiding his own past, just as he's keeping pieces of yours.
Well, this seems pointless, but I'll do it anyway. Other one? I don't need to disarm trap. Oh, am I missing something?
Need to find a way forward.
Oh wait. What was the order of things?
Here we go.
Oh, was I wrong? Was I incorrect? Does the darkness not go away?
And away I go. Was the note over here? Splendor, tragedy, infamy. So wouldn't this one be splendor and then tragedy be this? Or is this splendor? Okay. We got it. We figured it out. We're smart. We're geniuses.
Where will it bring us then?
Cool. All of you fail. Everyone on the elevator. It wasn't even pain noises. They were just being blinded. They're all going, ah, oh, God, I can't see. The dark. It doesn't hurt at all, but I expected this mausoleum for some reason to look more hellish.
The gauntlet of Shah. Before my very eyes. The Dark Lady guided me here. She wanted me to find this place.
Don't go all crazy now. All right, nothing.
Shah, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten. Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows.
Okay.
Offer your pain to Shah's embrace. Hear the night song. The answer lies in darkness.
Shah's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
That scared me.
Boys.
What the hell was
Ah.
that?
Is that the Dark Lady's path lies in darkness? Perhaps that is how I can proceed. I'm ready.
Oh. Oh, stop.
All that left me winded.
It scares me every time.
Have I been this way before?
Oh, I thought.
What the hell was that?
Please.
A trap. Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure.
Something good here, I hope.
The darkness will feed on the weak, taking what they hold dear.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Someone there? Quick step.
Oh, okay, that's not the answer. Shadowheart, I very much didn't understand why you're like, that's how I could go. What if there's just Misty Step in there? Oh, you can't?
Neither seen nor heard.
There is work to do.
Why?
This way.
Oh boy, let me tell you, am I not understanding this at all? Oh wait.
If it is for the best.
No. That wasn't. Do it again. Okay, I don't know what I expected. Oh, and I took damage? Oh. I feel very dumb. At my utter lack of knowledge to figure this out. Am I just supposed to like get over here? The door's open and there's no shadowy stuff.
At your bidding.
I don't know what I expected. Is that I have to go through the light over here? Which I feel like I was trying to go through the gap in the light the first time.
Interesting. What path lies before me?
Careful, I bite. Step lightly.
Oh no, he's gonna get. I knew it. I'm gonna assume this is the answer, I hope, even though it wasn't working initially. You know?
Everything is clear.
How delicious.
Our enemies still
Those are the boots that let me not be affected by things. Did I sell those or are those on Lae'zel?
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. I must keep going.
Yes.
Darian, this is gonna be your time to shine. What I tried to do the first time. I tried just walking right. Oh.
I am listening. The center of the room is protected.
I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? If I'm not supposed to like walk straight. Where Shadowheart is standing is clear. Are you talking about over here? No, it's a Astarion. But like, am I not supposed to just walk straight into this? I don't understand.
If you insist.
At all.
Never a dull moment. Breathe deep and
filled with shadow in there. It didn't do that before.
Well, hello.
Hysteria, and I can...
Over there.
This is the most nonsense.
Welcome, child.
I don't understand at all.
Follow my voice and prove your worth.
Why was I able to do that but not walk straight to the gap? Is it because the like outer ring was technically still active even though I couldn't see it anymore? I kind of hated that.
By my oath. Advancing.
Oh, it gets hidden by the light. Oh.
Let us send forth our least
Okay.
to be sure.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
I guess I was just too dumb for that puzzle. It simultaneously, I feel like, is super clear and also super unclear what is expected at the same time. It is both. Especially because like once the light came back and it goes away, so I was like, oh, it's just it's gone now.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
No traps, please.
Yes, no traps, please.
Looks like a trap there.
I'm just gonna assume all these traps don't do anything now, so.
Let's see.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap for us.
Alright, what do we got? Big armor over there. Oh? Alright, am I gonna have to re-kill you zombie men? Oh, I know you're skeleton men. Different than zombie men.
You do not belong here.
Your mind upends. Somehow, in the decayed soup of this creature's brain, a tadpole lives.
If it's
Another
soup, shouldn't it be
presence
leaking out of the
nurtures it,
skull?
manipulates it like a puppet.
No, you do not belong. This is the Dark Lady's house. She is no use for old, faithless bones.
You plunder. You meddle. You upset my plans. Leave. Your pet
Yeah, what's going on here?
Thara should recognize me.
Oh?
I'm a superior after all.
You don't look very superior.
As for these creatures, I am their creator.
Oh, are you like the absolute?
I saved them from life.
Or are you Thorn?
From death. From their skin and their flesh. Now they serve me. Leave before... Stupid worm-infested cockhead! You have awoken the shadows! My forces are split. The defenses are thin. Rally on me. A wall of bone and blade against the darkness. Now!
Oh, oh, why are there so many?
Scar my mind. I will gut you.
Oh, you're like just too far away from each other. Oh, they're on our side? Interesting.
Into the shadows. Make it hurt.
Yeah, you're frightened.
A better position.
Yes. We should have minions for such tasks.
Do a big hit. That was not a big hit. That also wasn't a big hit. What the hell? Are we gonna tag Lae'zel back in? Get fucked. I really like having both of us using the psionic backlash. Oh, you just have that. Or smite hits do crazy damage.
Why did Lady Shah's dead attack? Am I being tested?
Maybe Lady Shar isn't the coolest cat around like you think she is.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I'm just gonna keep letting them deal with that over there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The subtle. Let's play.
On your command.
So what is her smite? This? That's a spell, though. It's a spell.
Time to bleed.
Did only you level up?
Still breathing.
Oh no.
Despite
Okay.
everything.
I thirst for combat.
I feel like I want to hoard the spell slots, though. I mean, there's no reason I shouldn't use it. I just... It's like Shadowheart. I feel like if I'm using her spell slots on anything other than the Divine Guardians or a heal, it feels like a waste. Good job, Skeleton Man. You're doing great. Sorry, no. Okay, what about this? That's all you could muster.
I won't give in.
Get rid of him. That was a big ass hit. Damn, okay.
On my way.
Ready for battle.
Can you make it over here? No.
Right away.
So close, but yet so far. Wait, I could do this. That was neat. Oh, oh no. There goes the skeleton bros. Oh no.
Have to keep going.
We're not gonna waste Sunbeam. Shadowheart.
Where do I go?
You should be strong in here. In theory.
My feet can carry me.
Oh, I should have used it on that. Oh, did it just blow up anyway?
Leave no trace.
Oh no, it summoned him.
With finesse.
Unleash me.
Let's just use it once. That did do a lot. I thought it was gonna be really funny if it hit for like 5 damage, just so I could be like, it didn't do shit.
No mercy.
I should have used that on. That's fine.
On I go.
What? 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 What do you mean? What? Why do you have to go all the way? Okay.
Blood comes easy.
That makes like no sense.
Time to press ahead.
Because this little patch of shadow? What? Like it didn't say mist.
Let's go. I do like it down here. It's nice. A home.
What's that?
Beauty.
Well, that's fine to the guy, so let's go over here first. That also seems very progressy.
Swift as
I just hit you. Oh, this is like a whole thing. What the hell? Oh, I guess I should level up. Oh, more spell. What do I have Misty Step from right now? I guess I can't really tell. So I have Misty Step, but I just don't remember what it's from, so I don't know if I should just learn it. Let's do that. Oh no! What is this? Oh. Nah. I'll just I'm gonna do ability improvement this time. A little more health and an extra charisma. Let's go for it. Is this? Ain't a beast companion. Yeah. I want a beast companion. Do that so you have a heal. Ooh. Oh, but that's only if I'm Beastmaster. What is Gloomstalker? That sounds cool. On the first turn, increase movement speed. Make an attack that deals an additional whatever. Okay, I can see. I already have that basically, don't I? Ancient dragons need to passive hunter's prey. I feel like this fits his thing I'm going for more, though. I don't really understand what the what the purpose of this is. Because it seems negative either way. So, like, if I use it on me, then I can't, and I'm blinded. If I use it on enemies, then they're obscured. Let's do ensnare, I guess. Foe with your weapon as it becomes wreathed. Okay, is that just a spell? Or it's not a spell, it's just a thing I can do? Snap them out of stun. Let's give her necromancy. Fuck it. Well, no, it's not. Let's give her the glyph. Oh, here we go again with this. What kind of cantrip can I learn? Could teach her Eldritch Blast. Shits and giggles. Advantage on maintaining concentration ain't bad, I guess. We're just gonna also do can't be surprised. Let's just improve stuff. Really boring point increases in time, just health and main stat. No, I don't want command. God, paladins have so many spell things. Thunderous Smite. Sure. Oh boy. Do I go boring again? I gave her Heavy Armor Master last time. What was the other one I was debating? I don't remember what it was. No. No, no, no. No, no. That's not bad. Oh, it's this. Yeah. We'll go with that. Okay, considering the mausoleum is supposedly huge, and I'm already, like usual, creeping a little past when I was gonna stream till, I think I might call it for tonight. 'Cause I've also had a splitting headache for like an hour, which has been great. It's part of why I usually try to want to stream with contacts in, because having this, I don't know why, my old pair of headphones I had like a year or two ago never really caused an issue with my glasses unless I had them on for like hours and hours. But these ones, these headphones seem to, every time I have them on, it's like 50-50 whether at some point they start giving me a headache. And these glasses usually aren't so bad with it. But I don't know. It's the last hour I've been like, headache. And I could tell it's from this because the whole time I could like feel like it like pushing against my head in a weird way. It's been great. It actually is mildly better right now than it was like 20 minutes ago. But still, considering if the mausoleum is super big, I don't want to... Like it makes me think, well, even if I went till 11, I might not be done with it. And I don't... Since it's like a weekday stream, don't really want to go past that. So... May as well, since we're like just now starting it, rather than like being in the middle of something, figured now's a good time. And then we can pick it back up on Friday, because tomorrow I'm going to play Signalis, rather than Saturday this week, because I have other plans for Saturday this weekend, so I'm just moving that to Friday instead. That way I still have all of Sunday to just chill and do whatever, rather than working Friday, plan Saturday, then this Sunday. So yeah, Signalis tomorrow, and then back to this on Friday this week. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. It's fun talking about the Nintendo stuff and anime and Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer, always super fun to talk about. But thank you for hanging out, and have a good night.